Good morning, everybody. This is Crumbleweek 420. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All righty, guys. Look what we got going on in here. I see Sleeps with Sativa in here. Good morning. Vince, how are you doing? Oh, Brad, good morning, brother. I hope your night was well and you're ready to rock and roll with us today. Man, cheers, buddy. Jess, you made me laugh this morning. I had the live open before I started it, and I just saw your little woot woot come across the screen. It made me fucking laugh. So thank you for putting a smile on my face so early. Dragon, buddy, what's going on? So glad you're here. Sauce. You know, your live that you ran the other day after mine was freaking awesome. I just wanted to say that. If anybody gets a chance and Sauce is live, get over there. Hang out. It's some good times, some good conversations. Sean 420, dude, what's going on? Appreciate you. Cabs is in the house. Lower class booth is here. This is awesome. No problem at all, Sauce. Give me a second. I got to get my other computer up and going, if I can. Let me see what I got here. Poppy Carl. Yo, buddy. Thanks for swinging in. Susanna. How are you? I know. Look at all you guys tooling in this morning. This is beautiful. Moonlit. I'm doing absolutely fantastic today. Trying to figure out my other, getting my other screen up. RJS. Yeah, the old man gang. That is us. You know, that's what I love about this too. We get such a varied range of ages into here. It's freaking fantastic. Yo, Frank, buddy. Thanks for being here. So bear with me a second, guys. I had to look over here and see if I can get this this live up on my. Yo, Mr. No Fly Zone. What is going on? I just saw you sneak in. Let me pop over to your channel real quick. Nice indeed. Like to go ahead and get you modded up into here, Mr. Fly Zone. Give me 1 second. All righty, I got you modded up. Now I got to give my quick little mod lecture. Now that you are a mod, this room is for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what an awesome community we are here. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to them, and most of all, leave a comment. That way they'll know to come back to your channel and who you are when you came there. If we have trolls, let's nicely escort them to the door and try not to engage. And most of all in here, let's have fun, everybody. All right. Thank you for letting me take care of that little piece of housekeeping there. Dream Tooth. Ho, how are ya? Oh, no problem at all, Mr. No Fly. No problem at all. Aside of seeing you got the CS on the end of your name, I've seen you floating around, so muchly appreciated for you swinging in this morning. Absolutely. We're rolling up on 5:30. We got 13 people in here. You know what I think that means? I think that means we should start off this stream with the bong rip. So I'm going to hydrate a little bit here because I haven't been running my mouth that much yet. So that's what I think is the best plan of attack here. So this morning, I am smoking on Secret Meetings, which is a sativa from a company called NAC. One of the ones we picked up at the dispo the other day for shits and giggles. Did try it last night. It's got the funkiest bunch of terps I've ever had. Not ever had, but it just is just funky. It's all over the place, which is all right. You know, it just, it does the trick. You definitely get a nice zoot off from it, but yeah. All right, guys, I say, let's rip. It is 5:31. Cheers, everybody. Nice sauce. Sauce said, I officially bought some lights. I'm going to be spraying pheno hunt throughout the winter, indoor and outdoor. Nice. Gonna go for that third one. Nice. Pretty solid rip. Pretty solid rip. Ooh, jeepers. Hey, did everybody have a good night last night? Those of you who slept, did you get some good sleep, good rest? I know I went to bed last night, woke up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:15, and finally I decided to get up. Oh, Dragon is still smoking on that Tits McGee. That is nice. Nice indeed. Dragon said it is some fire, which I would believe. Hey, Brett, how you feeling this morning? You doing good? I appreciate you being in here hanging out with us. All of you guys, I appreciate being here. I'm sure you got better things to do. You got sleep and all that stuff. Cab is listening and working on some stuff. So everybody keep in mind, Cabs is in the background. If we have any questions, we'll just have to pull him away from what he's working on. Oh, Sean's got some pineapple burst. Good morning, JC. Cheers. Great to see you here. Saw said, Mr. Live, cognac and good whiskey. I pulled an all-nighter the night before. Yeah, that happens. Hey, GQ is in the house. Good morning, good quality cannabis. Thank you for stopping in. Panda Dude, you are crazy. I love you, though. Look at this. Hey, Crumble, it's 2:33 a.m. on the West Coast. Dang, and you're here. Thank you. Marshawn, what's going on? Let me sneak over to your channel here, see what we got going on this fine day. Oh, nice. Nice indeed. Alrighty, Marshawn, let me go ahead and get you modded up into here. I am going to have to give my standard moderator lecture again, if you don't mind. So, here we go. Now that you are a mod, this is a drama-free room. We are a channel for 18 years or older. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community they are. Sub up to one another. You got a wrench. Check out their channels. Subscribe. Drop a like. Drop a comment. You drop that comment, they're going to know you were there, and maybe they'll come back to your channel. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. All righty, I got that out of the way. Just catching up with you guys in here real quick. Make sure I don't miss anybody. This morning, I am doing fantastic, Frank. Thank you for asking. Oh, Panda, we love having you here. By the way, for those of you who weren't here in yesterday's live, Panda had an awful thing happen yesterday. He dropped his bong. It fell out of his backpack and broke. We had to have a moment of silence for that yesterday. That's awful, man, when you break your glass. Absolutely. You know what's bizarre? I've got the stream running on YouTube on my other monitor right now, so I can keep on seeing myself moving out of the corner of my eye, and it's rather I'll have to get used to it because it's also a delay between both the videos. Panda ripped on baked potato. Oh, Panda, you ripped with a baked potato. I know, you're right, Sauce. A moment of silence, I get it, because bongs are expensive. Hey, that's what you got to do, Sean. You break a bowl, and sometimes you can glue them back together. And that does make life a little bit better when you can at least salvage. But when you break a bong, unless you've got a backup, that's tough. That is tough indeed. Oh, your bong's name was baked potato. Panda, I'm such an ass. I thought you were smoking out of a baked potato. What the hell do I know? JC, you remember Rosewood? Well, what the hell? I was over on Chiefin's page, and he had the bong-a-melon or something last night. The bongalope, where he took a cantaloupe and he turned it into a bong. So I don't know. I know he did a watermelon before, but the bongalope, and he's been putting it in the freezer, taking it out, letting it thaw, ripping it on his channel. It's been funny. I don't know if any of you have caught it. Well, most of you that got a CS near your name definitely should have caught it. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So, guys and girls, answer this one for me. What is the weirdest thing or contraption you've ever created to smoke out of? I think that'd be an interesting. The bungalow. Oh, JC, you got a hurricane watch again? Man. Moonlit Fern put up a picture. Oh, thank you, Sean. You know, I don't know. My wife suggested it, and I'm going to hang a bunch of other cool shit on that. I don't know. Get slaps on there when I start getting more slaps from people, and I don't know. It's just something different to spruce up our humble abode while we do our lives here every day together. Yeah, they're black light too. I got those things off from Temu, believe it or not. I think one was $2.99 and the other one was $3.99. So thank you. Good quality. You smoked out of a 2x4? Okay, that's impressive. I'm guessing that ain't a 2x4 tent. That's funny though. Canned apples. Bible paper sauce. Bible paper. Now that's a good one. Okay, a potato, JC. See, the oddest thing that I ever smoked out of was if anybody ever worked in food service, way back when they had the big 5-gallon tanks of soda that you used to have to clip these things on top of. One side was CO2, one side let the syrup out. The adapters that were on the top of that were perfect to be turned into a bowl. So me and a buddy of mine disconnected one day, cut the end of it off because it was just tonic water. Who the fuck likes tonic water on a regular basis? And we turned it into a fucking bowl, got super, super ripped, and then had to answer to someone later as to how somebody cut the end of the tonic water off. And yeah, it was a big fucking calamity. But we smoked out of that. We had a bamboo water pipe. Dream Tooth, I cracked a curved bar of soap. Oh, you got caught sharing. Yo, Smokey Rides, what's going on? Thank you for being here. All right, Sean, smoked out of a stick before a big one used my drill. Oh, nice, a water buffalo horn. That's pretty cool. Oh, Moonlit's also bamboo with Brett. Brett bamboo water pipe, Moonlit. Nice. That is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm seeing them made out of tree pieces. That's killer. That is killer. Oh, we're talking about strangest thing or most unique thing you've ever smoked out of before. Just to stimulate our little conversation. Oh, Jim Cook's Fire is in the house. Good morning, Jim. Thank you for being here. We are just rambling around a little bit this morning, talking about this and that. Our latest, oh, Brett, you used to make them? That's pretty cool. We are talking about strange things we've smoked out of before. And that is pretty damn cool. I've heard everything from Bible paper. Thank you, Sauce. You're probably going to burn in hell for that one. To different fruits, bamboo, sticks, potatoes, you name it. This is cool. We are all resourceful and know how to get our medicine when we need it. So I think that's really cool. And it goes to show our ingenuity and how we can think outside of the box. All right, Sean. My science teacher scared me into not using my old limestone pipe. Really? Guess it causes cancer. Friend just bought a $90 bong. Works like an output vacuum. Lights on it, not impressed. Huh, JC? Some stuff looks cool, but it hits all wrong. You know, I've got a gorgeous bong that's like this big, very pretty bong, but it hits like somebody took a whole volcano bag and punched you in the lungs with it at once. Yep, definitely. You're going to repent. Sauce is going to repent for using that Bible paper. Hey, Dragon, I know you mentioned it before, but you said you're doing a giveaway coming up. Do you have any more info on that so we can make sure that we, of course, get over there, support you, get entered, and take a chance to win? I think that'd be cool. Oh, hold on a second here. I missed a comment. Oh. Weird coolest thing. Statue of a knight that was hollow. I made a big steamroll, lit it at the foot. It was like kissing his nose. Oh my God, that's funny. A statue, Smokey said. That's funny. Oh, I know something here, guys. I apologize. Hold on a minute. Let me see if this is what I want here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see if I got this right. All right. Now, does anybody remember how I pinned that link again? Because I forgot already. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember it. Is it this thing here? No. Maybe it's over on this one. Hold on a second. No, that's not going to be it. No, that wasn't what I wanted. It's all right. It's in there. If somebody wants to come up, just tell me and I'll drop it back into there. You know, I have tried to freeze pipe, Brett. I'm sorry. I saw you say that before and I was kind of an idiot about it. All right, let me try this one more time here. That's right. I forgot it won't show up on my oh, Panda's backstage already. Hold on one second here, guys. Freeze pipes. Let me talk about freeze pipe real quick. All righty. Good morning, Panda.
Good morning. I know I'm
All right.
crazy.
You're going crazy?
Look, it's 2:47. I don't care. I wanted to come up for a little bit.
Hey, I appreciate that. Give me 1 second to answer Brett's question here. Freeze pipes, I think they're pretty cool. The biggest issue I have with them is that I get high and I put it back in the freezer and then I can't find it. But we all know that I had an issue with losing stuff in the freezer a few weeks ago, but you guys corralled me around. So thank you. Panda, all righty, we got you up here. What are you ripping
Hello.
on?
So I'm ripping on a boutique glow. This is a green magic and kiwi Z. It's a sativa hybrid indica.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm right now. I can switch the flavors. So right here with this button, so I can hit these at the both at the same time too.
Oh,
So if I
nice.
want to go, so watch. So this is green magic. Watch. I'm gonna press the button, and it goes to Kiwi Z. So like that, and if I do it twice, it's both. So I'm gonna
Oh,
hit both at the
super.
same time. Yeah. So watch. I'm gonna hit both at the same time for you. So I'm gonna do a nice cloud for you.
All righty. Good morning, Reese. Thank you for coming in. We got Panda up here on stage right now. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And I
Yeah.
see, oh, we got Adam slash Sauce Galore sitting backstage too. Look at that rip, Panda. Man, blowing
Yeah.
clouds off from that.
Yeah. Um.
Nice.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? I know I can't see the chat right now, but
Everybody
oh
seems to be doing well. Reese just came in. We got wow, we got 18 people in here, and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. You guys are rock stars. On that note, we should probably do a rip again. Crumblewick was
yeah.
running his mouth, and I missed the
Here.
6:45, but we will make up for it. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wait 1 second. Let me hydrate because if I don't, it's going to be bad news.
Oh, I need to do that too. Or I know you probably have a lot of people coming up, so
That's okay. We'll
yeah,
rip, and then I'll let you go down, and we'll bring the next person up. All right.
for
Let's
sure,
go.
for sure.
Cheers, everybody.
All right, I'm gonna hit this Kiwi Z. Cheers.
Good morning, Gyro. Thank you for being here. Cheers, cheers.
Euro.
Oh, Sean is floating on 200 milligrams of nano THC powder. Sean, what is your take on that? All right, Panda, I'm going to let you go back down and I'm going to bring Sauce back up, okay?
All right,
Thanks for
see you
coming
later.
up, Panda. I appreciate you being here so early.
Hey, Crumble.
What is going on?
Yeah, excuse my presentation, man. It's a little warm in here, so I was like, hey, man, I got to be comfortable.
Hey.
Hey, nice to see you, man. Nice to speak with you, man.
Hey, good to have you up here. As I said, for those of you, I don't know how often you go live.
Not often, dude. I got to get off some, I got stage fright, so it takes me a lot, man. I got to be around here stumbling before I even decide to show myself. I don't like to show myself at my best. I like to show myself in character.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? My sister was the one, a lot of people motivated me to get up here. But one day my sister was like, it's just like a Band-Aid. You just got to rip that shit off and do it. She
Yeah,
said, what's
yeah.
the most that happens?
Well,
She
shit,
said,
dude. I mean, the worst that could happen is you fucking go to a seminar or something, and you got fucking snipers on your ass. You
yeah,
know, that
that is true.
So, I mean, I guess the worst case scenario, but I'm not in it for the clout. I enjoy the community. I mean, everywhere that I go, man, like there's something to be learned. There's definitely efforts, and those efforts, I think, for us, man, they mean a lot. It gives us spirit. It gives us personality. It helps us out a lot as individuals. I mean, just what we put into our plants, and I mean, for sure, not being afraid to show them is like fucking huge to me, man.
Oh
That's
yeah.
amazing. You know,
Yep.
like I,
I take a look at how lucky I think we are for the most part in the United States when it comes to, at least we've got legality in a number of states. We don't have to be afraid anymore. But I definitely can empathize, sympathize, whatever size with everybody, the states that it's not legal in the other countries.
if I was sober, I'd probably be on here looking like I was getting ready to rob a Taco Bell or some shit. I'd have a fucking ski mask on. I'm just like, but I become comfortable. I see the unity, and I think it's a beautiful thing, man. We can come together, and just I mean, at the bare minimum, we gain some knowledge, and we make it easy on our pockets. The shit isn't cheap. Uh, and not to call it shit, but it's something that can be very medicinal and very um, not only appealing to our senses as far as our relaxation, our leisure time. Like shit, man, you smoke some good weed, man, you go off into a novel.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Oh, so let me flip the camera around real quick and just show
Sure.
you. These are the dryers. I'm gonna turn the can or the light up one time for you guys, man.
Thank you.
Let's see if I can here.
Oh, we got
Let's see.
hanging ladies. That is beautiful.
So
Ah,
that's the end of her, man.
I believe they call that the donkey dick. That's what I have
Right, pretty
heard.
much, man. Yeah, that's Mandingo right there, man. No, but actually, so this is a pure OG, and that's a pure OG. They both were bred, put in the same habitat, but you can look and you can see a difference in the size of the main cola.
Right?
I don't know if versus this one over here. I mean, just voluptuous. She's got you know them some triple D's right there, man.
Yeah.
And but then I bought some clones, and the clones, may not look like it, but dude, they just got as solid as they could, and
Yeah.
the trichoms were there, so I was like, dude, get it out of here.
That's just it. I think you look at a plant sometimes and it doesn't look like it's finished, and the trichomes are
Yeah,
telling you the
dude,
truth.
trikes were there, dude, and I was just like, just get it out of. I mean, these are clones, I can't ask for too much. I really
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
$20 clone, but these are from seed, so yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go too much on a rant over here off my good whiskey, but I would definitely say so my girl came back from Puerto Vallarta. She bought some, if anybody's a fan of whiskey, and I'm not going to promote it, but I've actually tried it. So I guess Beyonce made a whiskey. It's a rye whiskey. And
Okay.
so I've never really been a fan of rye whiskey or scotch, but for some reason this rye whiskey almost tastes like Canadian whiskey to me. It's
Really?
sweet, doesn't have
Huh.
that bitter back end. So anybody that does, I know you don't crumble, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but I can appreciate
yeah,
things. That's
yeah.
that's a big part of it. I may not drink anymore, but I did drink a lot. I got to sample and try a lot of stuff throughout my life, so I can appreciate the passion for it.
Crumble, I don't even want to dig into it, but you told me you went to rehab. Can I ask you
Absolutely.
what'd you go to rehab for?
I went to rehab for alcohol. I was making a career out of it, decided one day I didn't want to drink anymore and checked myself into a rehab. The weirdest thing was I was the only one there voluntarily. Everybody else had legals or whatever the case was, DWIs and shit, or, drug court or whatever. So it was a weird experience for me.
Dude, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to say, like, yeah, I totally get it. I mean, I've had girlfriends, man, that had like, I mean, I have friends and people that have like 4, 5, 6 fucking plus DUI. You'd be like, dude, at what
Yeah.
point, at what point do you stop and shit? And for me, I go hard on a good night, and
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that I don't have that addictive state, like the next day. I go so fucking hard one day, man. I'm like, dude, I can't get out of bed, let alone do I want to hit this shit again.
Yeah.
So, but I got lucky, man. I lost a cousin due to that shit, man. And my guy like drank his liver to, I mean, this shit just shut down, man. And I
Oh,
love him,
man, that's awful.
but he was a big guy, man. And this guy like that clear vodka, man, and could knock it down, man.
Oh, yeah.
That shouldn't, if anything, I had to leave it off on. That shouldn't be your main statement of comfort. And,
Yeah.
before you go digging into that, man, I'm here. So anybody that's out there, man, I be thinking about I'm like, dude, you know what? You're a cunning individual. But I'm like, you know what? I think about going to AA meetings anyway, shit, you know?
Yeah.
So just because I know from my experience that, there's some fucking stories out there, man, when it comes to that shit, man. It can really destroy some lives, man. So yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, let me not thank you for having me on, brother.
Hey, no problem, Adam. I appreciate you being here.
100%, dude. 100%. I got to figure out how to exit, man. Let me see.
All right, I can pull you down off from here. There we are. Smokey, I will get you up here in just 1 second. Give me a minute. I got to say hello to some people. Crispy, what's going on? I see Big Nugget in the house. Who else am I missing here? Dank Boys, absolutely. Thank you so much for swinging in here and seeing us. Let me get Smokey up here, and we're going to do a rip with Smokey. I think that's a great idea. So let me do this. Add to stage. Good morning, Smokey.
Good morning, you beautiful individuals. You. Good to see you, Crumble. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Sorry, I was looking at the chat for a brief second.
Hey, no, you're good. You're good. Hey, that's good to hear. Hey, it's the morning. We're waking up, starting the new day. Hey, that's amazing.
Yep, absolutely. People, cheers. Oh, let me hydrate real quick, and then we're going to rip.
Absolutely. About to get it
All righty,
ready.
Maine, you got your nutrients mixed. That's awesome. It's going to be feeding time. JC, you didn't drink for 32 years. Now you take a shot every now and then. Yeah, I understand that. I wonder if I'll ever get to that point, but it doesn't matter if I do or don't. Now that's a dad.
We got some Zope. And
Oh,
we got
did I see Cavort's in the house? Nice. Good morning, Cavort. We are getting ready to rip. Smokey, are you lined up?
About to be.
All righty.
Very, very shortly.
We'll get that rig set up, and then we're going to go. It'll be go time. Swap out my bowls. Now, I just switched to a strain called Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, something I picked up at the dispo. Believe it or not, it was only $30 for an eighth.
Wow.
And it smokes good. Smokes good. All righty, here we go, people. Woo! Man. hydration. Woo, man, that was nice. We hit that one right at
Good morning.
Good morning. That's hitting the spot, isn't it?
At 5 o'clock in the morning, just a little bit. It's definitely gonna make me go back to sleep.
There's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you swinging in. This is cool.
Hey, of course, homie. Gotta show the support. And I saw you're live. I had to jump into the live. I was like, hey, yo, Crumble's live. What?
You know, that's one of the things that I like about this time, because I know for me, I'll get up early and there's nobody on. And it's like, geez, you know, you want that interaction. You want to be able to talk to people.
Right, exactly. And that's what I kind of like about having like a lot of people randomly come in, is just that I can connect with them, but but also, you know, just touch base with people that are just now waking up, just now coming in, just now passing through, and just seeing everybody, you know, waking up and, you know, starting the day off. It honestly makes me happy, only because I know that they're gonna do something great today. I know they're gonna make memories today. I know that they're gonna have a good mood, right? That's just my mentality. So, hey, Crumble, I just want to let you know I appreciate you letting me come on.
Hey, no
This
problem.
is the new Bodega bars
Okay.
from Bodega Boys. It is a nicotine vape. They're not out in stores yet. We got peach mango watermelon.
Nice.
Wow, dude, that got me. Cheers. I'm gonna head off of here. You have an absolutely amazing stream.
Hey, thank
Crumble,
you, Smoke.
everybody down in the comments, thank you guys for coming through the Crumble. Thank you. Cheers.
All righty. Cheers, Smokey. Look at that cloud. That's a beautiful thing.
Let's go. Cheers, y'all. Peace.
All righty. Okay, so back to the question that I had that I shot out to Sean about the nano powder. He says, to your question, nano THC powder hits hard like a sativa, lasts over 4 hours, and then in the end it slams in like an indica. All righty. Now here's a question that I have on that also. Can that nano powder be used for making edibles, gummies specifically? Because I think that would be a good, I don't know, it's a powder. It dissolves clear. So I don't know. I was just thinking about that because I've seen it sold in a number of different places. Thank you, Dragon, very much. We appreciate you. And we are all going to have a blast and an absolutely awesome day. So if you're taking off, we appreciate you being here. JC, why are you talking about throwing pantyhose out the window? Oh, good morning, Mary. Oh, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We have been talking about some strange stuff this morning. Weirdest thing you've ever smoked out of. That was a good one. We've had a few people up, sharing some stories, saying hi, and that's always a beautiful thing. How did the flooring go? Okay, Smokey says nano powder he's recently seen but doesn't know that much. Okay, Sean. Nice. Big Nug, if I didn't say hi before, I apologize. I saw you come in, so again, I try to make sure I'm greeting all you guys. Okay. Gyro said, I had the nano powder from Jay Rose. It was good. Okay. Oh, no, you need some leveling on the floor? I'm sorry. That bites. Yes, it is. I know just the leveling material itself is expensive. And then either doing it yourself or having somebody else do it. Yes, expensive and a pain in the ass. Oh, okay, Sean. So gummies and syrup, pretty much anything. Nice. That's good to know. Yo, Smokey just shared out the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Reaching out to your own communities to help our community, that's a beautiful thing, and thank you. Oh, you can put it in drinks and coffee too, Sean? I didn't think about. Well, drinks I thought about because I don't know whose channel I was on, but they were doing a live and they had mixed it in with Sprite, I think. Mary said, I just posted a video of my little tiny plant that is the only thing keeping me a grower, stunted and all. You know, I have a stunted plant, which when I do my next post on the ones that are in my tent, you guys will look at it and say, why are you even saving this thing? And it's like, I think, you know, it's a photo. I think it'll bounce back. And I don't know, it's cute right now. Cavort, the only thing I put in coffee, and I don't see nano powder listed in there, Cavort. Oh, you've seen it in a couple of dispos there? All right. Yo, Seymour, good morning, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank all of you. We got 21 people in here. Man, that's pretty dope. Huh, pretty dope. Where the hell did that come from? Wow, JC, some 100 proof tequila JC tried yesterday. Was it enjoyable? I am not a big tequila fan. I never was. But some people love it. My sister loves tequila. And to me, she just does not look like a tequila person. Oh, the nano hits you quickly because it's water soluble. Oh, you can only do 2% now, Sauce. I still got to do half and half in my coffee. You know, for the longest time, I did sugar in my coffee. And about, I don't know, 35 years ago, there was this guy that was working for me, and he was some mathematical genius from another country. And he sat there one day and he's like, how much sugar do you put in your coffee? Good morning, teen. Good morning. And I told him. So he whips out a napkin and he starts doing all these mathematical calculations. And he's like, if you stop putting sugar in your coffee now, in 2 years, you'll have lost this much weight. Let me tell you something. He was right. Now, I never got the chance to tell him he was right, but I stopped putting sugar in my coffee after that. So he was my motivation for calorie reduction via sugar. Teen, how's your world going today? You got to pull another one of those 12-hour shifts? I hope not. Because they can be a little long and miserable. So what's everybody got going on in their grows today for those of us who are growers? I know that Maine should be feeding right now that the newts are all squared away. Huh. You can do sugar but not candy. Candy has you borderline diabetic. Could be. Oh, right now, Sean's asking what the temp is here. We are at 55 this morning. 55, it's supposed to get up to 75. This whole week is supposed to be great and sunny, except tomorrow's supposed to be some cloud cover. But I tell you, even with the cloud cover, still being warm and not being as humid is going to be fantastic. The tents are sleeping, Cavort. No problem. So in here, do you guys run your lights at night usually, or do you run your lights during the day? I mean, I know if you're in bed, you've got an 18-hour span, so it's often okay to, you stand a better chance of being able to show your plants. I guess that's what I was going to say. I know some people run their lights at night for utility savings. I've never really noticed much of a difference. My bill's been the same since I started growing. Yo, you're growing some Starry Night penis envy, Gyro? Nice. Nice indeed. You know, speaking of penis envy and speaking of mushrooms, I have mushrooms going right now. I'm growing some white rabbits. The mycelium spread throughout the cake. So I broke that up the other day, like 2 days ago, and tossed it back in my tent. Went and checked on it yesterday. The whole thing's recovered again with mycelium. So I'm figuring I'm about a month out from having a shit ton of shrooms. So I'm pretty pleased. The white rabbit's supposed to be a great strain. Okay, Jess, you run your... Okay, Maine runs his lights during the day. Jess runs at night to hopefully save money. Cavort, you're going to be putting your ladies into flower on Monday. That's exciting. That's super exciting. Okay, Mary, you're up during the day, so your plants are too. That does make sense. That does. Yeah, Gyro, tell us more about that. Oh, you just harvested B+? Okay. I grew F+, I grew Lizard Kings. What else did I grow? Those two came out really well. And then I moved on to this. Oh, the Moby Dick's starting to get hair? Nice. Nice. Yeah, Lit. Good morning, Lit. Good morning, good morning. It does make sense that we have our lights on when we're going to be up, because I think when you have to hardcore start moving your schedule around, your plants, which I know we all do, but when it starts affecting your sleep and other things like that, I think you have to remember and hone that all in together so you don't become resentful of what you're doing. Because I know that can happen. I have walked into my grow before and said, "Good morning, you bunch of little motherfuckers," and then went about my way in there. Whereas normally I treat them nice. I give them all nicknames, usually not appropriate ones, but still the same. Well, I am seeing that we are coming up on 6:15. And 6:15 sounds like a good time to take another rip, so I'm going to start hydrating right now. Thank you, everybody, everybody who's in here. We got 24 people in the room right now. Thank you very much. Mary said, Rob tries to yell at the plants. He said the stress is good. You know, there's a part of me that does agree with that. Absolutely. You got to abuse them a little bit language-wise. Oh, Sauce says we have a mushroom church out here in the Bay Area. Yes, there is a church of psilocybin and a church of mycelium. Absolutely. And that is freaking cool. I was looking into that. I was indeed. I hug my pots. Is that weird? No, Jess, that's okay. You gotta show them the love when they need it. I guess I wouldn't want to hug a fabric pot. You stop. Cavort scares his plants by singing to them. Nice. People, we are at 6:15. I say let's take a rip. That I do indeed. So Let's go. I have moved over to, yes, I am still on the Bermuda Triangle. So let's go, people. Peyote's going to be a struggle to get, Sauce. I do know there is someone on here who was in our live one day, or no, I went up on their live. He was in with somebody else, and he grows psychedelic succulents. That's all he does. So all the different stuff from peyote to I don't know what the fuck, but they're all psychedelic succulents. Oh, you're trying to grow it, Sauce? Good for you. I know it takes years, but I think it would definitely be worth it. Z-Bud, good morning. Woo. Yeah, I have heard that, Sean, that it is proven that plants grow better, that they like music and can grow better to it. Yeah. I wonder, could you imagine playing death metal for Freak Show and seeing what it fucking did? That would be funny. Oh, what do we got here? We got a short. Let me see. Where did that go? There we are. Oh my God. Is that really the plant that you have left, Mary? Because that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny indeed. That's like really funny. I will. I'll play music for them. They'll love it. They will love it. Oh, that'd be great, Sauce. That's cool. We'll get to see the little baby peyotes. Thanks, JC. You know, I love the fact that you guys are all here. It is so cool. You know, I know some people get to, I don't know, some weird certain point when they're doing lives where it becomes a chore for them and like that. And it's like, damn, I run the gauntlet when I'm picking out a name here for whatever I'm going to call our lives and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's fun. It's fun to try and think. Also, try and think of who will get whatever the title is that I have these silly things. Did I just see happy birthday, Z-Bud? Did I miss that? Bum. Z-Bud, you woke up 50 today. You rock star. Awesome. Awesome indeed. And thank you for coming in here so we can throw a bunch of birthday love at you. Awesome, awesome. I remember when I turned 60 this past year, I came on and hung out with all you guys, and it was fantastic. That was actually part of the reason I decided to start doing these morning lives, because I couldn't believe how great you guys were at such a weird time of the morning. I'm loving it. Yo, Pac-Man, what is going on? Thank you for swinging in. Appreciate you. Dude, no, hardly. I am nowhere near 40s. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Oh, Maine's B-Day is in 8 days. Cavs, good to see you again. Hope you were getting lots of stuff done while you were listening along in the background. And thank you, because I appreciate that. You know, there's a couple of you guys on here that choose to listen to us while you're at work and stuff like that. And it's why I try to read a lot of the comments and questions and like that. And then the answers also. OG, good morning. How are you? OG Plant Janitor is in the house. It's one of the wonderful wonderful part of the community who chooses to listen along while at work, and I appreciate that. It's really cool. Makes me feel good. Oh, no problem at all. I appreciate you. It's cool. The first time that somebody said to me they were listening along at work, I'm like, why? And then I decided that it's really freaking cool. Same thing with people who watch the streams afterwards, but a number of them have said, well, it's because you get your ass up too early. Oh, now that would be a nice one. Sauce is talking about growing truffles indoors. That would be sick. That would be sick indeed. All right, Sean's asking, how many years have I smoked for? No, I started smoking when I was 18. I had about a year and a half where I didn't smoke. That was around my rehab time. And then I've been back at it after that. I was talking yesterday about how I am going to quit, and I'm going to share that with you guys when I do it. Because I figure, why not? We're going to be here. I'll be here with you guys in the morning at least 4 days a week, so you can hear all my trials and tribulations with that, and if I killed anybody in the process. Sorry, guys, got to catch up in the chat. Yeah, I think I think that's a fun thing to do too, having a support group when you're trying to quit something. Sean just threw in Crumblewick, if you quit, I'll quit with you. Hey. Oh, I know, Sauce. I know. I was in the food service industry for a long time, the majority of my career. Oh, you're going to try Blue Meanies next? Now, let me ask you, Gyro, do you grow in, if you got the mono tubs and all that stuff? Because being that I grow as much cannabis as I do, having anywhere from 12 to 25 plants running at a time, I use the all-in-one bags, and I've had really good success with them. I usually get about 3 flushes out of them. See, that's a good way to have it go down, Mary. Mary said quitting was easy for her. Pregnancy made her very nauseous, and she never went back afterwards. Yep. Oh, not the Cubanus Euro. Okay. As I said, it was something that I got into purely based off from cost. Up here, mushrooms have a big fat FU price on them. And I was getting a little frustrated with that. Bumped into a guy at the hydro store who was a huge mushroom grower who explained to me how it could be relatively easy for a small investment. And absolutely, he was right. Yep. I know my Lizard Kings, second time I took them, I had 4.73 grams. And that was pretty next level. I enjoyed that. It was a great, great ride. I've heard about doing that also, taking the all-in-one bags. That's what Justin does, my friend. when he doesn't want to mix up his grains and everything. He does popcorn kernels or puffed popcorn, some shit like that. And he mixes it all up. And I know you can take and open up those bags once you've got that mycelium break and then spread it down and have a nice day. And you get a lot more surface area. I bet the penis envy is great. I have had penis envy before, but it was stuff that I bought online. Yeah, drippy corn. Some of the drippy corn. Yo, short chick. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming in this morning. We appreciate you. We are just hanging out, chatting. We're chatting about mushrooms at the moment right now, but topics are open for pretty much anything and everything. Get some prints. Are you talking about where they take the, where you can take the spore prints and go from there with the agar-agar and make your own cultures? Or am I talking about something completely that I don't know? You've been growing them for about 3 years. I think I'm probably around there also, just breaks in between. Oh, absolutely, Pac-Man. Thank you. That's cool. Mushrooms are cool. Oh, you just pop and chew? I have done that sauce. Now I've done teas. I've mixed them in yogurt. I have the old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I've taken a number of different trips on it. The closed eye visuals I absolutely love. Oh, nice. We are going to the grocery store with JC, and she said we can buy what we want. So, for anybody who's overly high right now, pick some good munchies. I could go for some pizza rolls. Pizza rolls and tater tots right now. Now that could be a fucking great breakfast right now. Look at that. Mary's going to take advantage of JC's generosity. Jess said, I swear to God, just because of this conversation about mushrooms next month, I'll be growing mushrooms. Oops. Got my alarm going off. For those of you who come here often, you know what that means. It's 6:29, which means I will be getting my text from Dad momentarily. And we will see how he's doing this morning based on if I get a good morning a child, or something along those lines. Oh, gee, you drop your shrooms on your pizza and chow down on it? That does sound like a great way to take them in. Oh, Sean is looking at, there we go, text from Dad. It was a good morning. So that means I will get all the world's events of news when I get to him and all the negativity. Sean is saying hash brown, eggs, bacon, sausage, biscuits, and gravy for the big win. Absolutely. That's one hell of a breakfast. Oh, absolutely, GQ. You can definitely have a good time with all that. Little mushrooms, little cannabis, little paper. Pac-Man, that's sweet. That is great to know. Do you have your email on your channel? Just curious. Here, let me zip over here a second to my other screen. Perfect. Providing I don't shut that whole window down afterwards. Excuse me, I'm on my other screen here. There we go. Dark chocolate or brew tea and then pour it into lemonade. You know, you do swear by that one, and I got to tell you, I've got to try it. I haven't yet. I'd have to pick a day to do shrooms because I like to leave a whole day open. Big Nug, I am already gaining weight by reading all these delicious breakfast ideas. Absolutely. I have my father alive still, though I want to kill him some days. My mother passed away 13 years ago, and I miss her every day. And I got to tell you, it's been a different past 13 years without her. So not having both my parents, I can't even speak to that. But I can tell you, I know missing one really, it's hard. It is hard. Yeah. First mushroom trip, Hennessy straight, McDonald's apple pie, and an eighth of shrooms. An eighth of golden teachers. Oh, okay, Pac-Man, you got Telegram over there? All right. Now, let me ask you a question, because I have to ask this. I've been on Telegram before, and I have seen payment forms on there, everything from Bitcoin only to, I don't know, Swahili pesos to send me a freaking Walmart gift card. So I hope that you have a awesome, hold on a second, I lost my cursor. That you have an awesome payment method over there so we can all partake. For those of you who are interested. Sean saying, Dad 73. It is a blessing to still have your parents around. One, the other, all of them. And for those who don't, if nothing else, hopefully us all in here hanging around you can make you feel the love that you need. Seymour is saying stands by infused cookies, chocolate bars with tea to start the day. Absolutely. Your mom's 64 and still working. All lit almost 3 years ago, Mom passed away, barely made 60. That is true, Mary. It does get easier with time. You got to hold your memories close. And remember, they're your memories. Don't let anybody tell you that they're different than what they are. Because I've had that before where, my sister and I have a certain memory and we'll go talk to Dad about it and he'll be like, well, didn't happen like that. And we have to say, well, we outrule you 2-1, so we're going to keep our positive memory of this situation. Mary said, my parents would die if they knew I was growing weed and on social media. As I told my father about 3 years ago that I had started growing, and he wasn't a jerk about it. He was all right with it. But lately, the conversations have exploded. Maybe that's because I'm talking to him a lot more about it because the phone goes off right after I hang up or right after we disconnect our lives and they end in the morning. So in saying that, I run my mouth a lot about what goes on in here with him. So he asked a lot of questions about it now and he's supportive of it. But I can tell you, 20 years ago, that would not have been the case. You are right. You are right, OG Plant Janitor. The comment that was just made was, this is why I love the Clubhouse gig. We can be open and talk about anything, no judgment, and you get advice from great people. Better than Dr. Phil any day. Look, we just have fun here, and I think it's important that everybody's got an outlet to say what they want. I am, I've spent 25 years dealing with mental health. And up to recently, good morning, Jimmy John. Thanks for swinging in. about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, because of not having insurance for 90 days because of my wife's job change. They were nice enough to discharge me from the practice. So they gave me 6 months worth of refills on my scripts, but I no longer have the ability to go to counseling, which I was down to 1 time a year, so I didn't give a shit about that. But not being able to have my mental health meds after a certain point is frustrating. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll get them with another practice, blah, 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 and whatever. But still the same, it's frustrating. Alrighty, guys, what else is going on in here at the moment? Good morning, Tiff. Thank you for coming in and seeing us. Hope you got yourself something packed up, because I am just hydrating a little bit, and then I think we are going to rip some more. I think my 7 o'clock rip, I'm going to hit on that chocolate diesel, and I'm going to do a dab, and if anybody else wants to, that'd be awesome. For right now, I'm still going to be ripping on that Bermuda Triangle. I want to thank all of you for being in here. We got 21 people in the room right now, which is pretty darn amazing. And yeah, I love each and every one of you for being here. I think I'm hydrated enough. So, on that note, if I can find my lighter. Oh, nice. Miss Amy's Creations is gonna pop in. I'm seeing. That's what Cavort's saying. That'll be awful nice. Cheers, everybody. Sorry, guys. Coughing and catching up in the chat. Big Nug, you got 4 babies popping. Woo! Nice. What are they, if you don't mind me asking? God damn it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what do you have coming up? Make a show of the shroom strains? We can do something like that. We could have an episode where we talk about shrooms and psychedelics and all that stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of strains. Yeah, I know, Sean. This is what I ran into with doing mushroom videos. I'm like, I'm going to do a mushroom video. So I could do, like cleaning everything, inoculating the bag, and then what? Then you're going to wait 30 days for the fucking thing to develop mycelium, for example. So it would take me, 90 days to produce one video showing everything that's going on. And I was lazy. I started it. I should probably take a video of it now that I've got all that mycelium growth. So that would be cool. Yeah, the sun is coming up. I've got this panel behind me now, so I don't see it as much, but I don't know. It looks a little overcast here. Big Nug's got apple fritter, frost, banger, and runts. Nice. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me look at something. Try not to be a slacker. Nice. I forget, and as people come in, I try to pop over to their pages if I haven't seen them in a while. And as I said, I leave them all open, and then after the stream, boom, I get to go ahead and check you guys' channels out for those who I haven't been to for a while. That is true. I could do a time-lapse video of the shrooms. I absolutely could. I think at the stage that they're at right now, that would be super cool because I know that the growth in there is just hands down amazing. Just between, when I broke the bag up and just 2 days later to have that much of, that much growth overnight. Oh, no problem, Tiff. We'll be here. We're just kicking around. Going to get my stuff situated for this dab because though I know that we just did bong rips a minute ago, I want to get this set up so when the time comes, I'm ready to go. So I am going to be dabbing on, this is from #honey. It is live sugar, which I got a gram of a chocolate diesel. Frank, you've never grown shrooms? I hadn't either. No, I'm lying. I did. I grew shiitakes and oyster mushrooms. But that's where you buy that log and you throw water on the shit and thing, and then it starts growing mushrooms in a few days. Yo, rabbits in the house. Do I want to see the peyote? Yes, Sauce, we want to see the peyote. I think that'd be cool. If you want to come back up and show us, we got people here that weren't here before, and we got the link up still. So anybody who wants to come up, feel free. Just give me a minute because I'm loading up my dab rig. So if you pop back into the backstage, it'll take me a second. Wow, this stuff smells good. Sorry I didn't show you the dab that I threw in. I'm just trying to pay attention to what you guys going on in the chat. Oh yeah, take your time, Sauce. Yeah, put this back in the box, do a little housekeeping here for myself before I forget. Then I got shit all over the place here. TakeYourButtons.com. Sacred Buttons. You can get them in Canada. Okay, OG. Just talking about being able to get peyote buttons. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just take a look in the chat real quick. All righty, let me go ahead and get Adam, also known as Sauce, back up here. Look at those babies.
Dude, these guys are gonna take forever. I probably sprouted about 1,000 of these girls just to get them where they're at right now.
Wow. Now, how old are those?
Dude, these oh shit, that's probably about 3 years old.
That's what I was gonna say. I know they're slow growers.
That's probably about 3 years old too.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you can accelerate them, dude. I mean, I put a lot of them out. To be honest, for me. Let me check this joint out one more. They're bottom type feeders for me. In the type of conditions that I have them in.
Okay.
They really need to be dry. They're super susceptible to humidity and moisture. So these are desert condition
Right.
cacti. So yeah, man, I just kept it going. I got a couple on the bottom row. I mean, dude, they really do come back. They bounce back real well.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, I totally bottom feed them. And yeah, I have a dark light in my living room, so that's why I have to use the flashlight.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy.
hey, man, dude, if I can figure out a way to get these guys to go a little bit faster, man, I'll send you some.
Hey, that would be awesome. That would
But
be
yeah,
awesome.
just to show you, man. Yeah, that's what's it. I mean, that's how it goes right here on Love Train, man. I can
So, I mean,
find.
other than your environment, which I know obviously is everything, they're probably fairly low maintenance.
So you want to choose the proper soil. You don't want a high humidity environment. You really, it's almost like growing in fucking sandstone, dude. You have to have that proper mixture, not too moist, not too dry. These are not really plants that are, I guess they're oxidizing plants. You know, they do love oxygen, but they like that
Okay.
shit. They like it at a different rate, man. You can let these motherfuckers dry out for months,
Yeah.
literally months. So it's just a different. I mean, I'm learning, dude. I'm learning,
Yeah.
but I've learned to bottom feed them. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So when we're talking about the living soil conditions, you know that, peyote in Arizona or New Mexico, man, that shit is thousands and thousands of years of decay,
Right.
vegetation, condensation and shit. So that whole habitat of moisture and how the environment works out, man, you have to take into account. So that's how you
Right.
gotta do that shit, man. I put sand in here. Uh, yeah, I just try to keep it not alive, but alive. Like the soil, I don't want the soil too bacterialized,
Right.
but I want it alive, to where there's still some nutrients in
Yep.
there. So, yeah. But yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I swear to you, man, that one right there is probably damn near about 4 years old, dude.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
So
You get to
yeah,
watch them grow up with you. That's nice.
dude, we'll see, man. I might fuck around and pop one of them tonight. God, no, I'm just playing. We'll see. But
Nice.
yeah, dude, just wanted to show you.
All
Hey, yeah,
righty. Thank you, sir.
thank you, man.
All righty.
All
See you
right,
back
man.
down in the chat.
Yes, sir.
All righty. So Big Nug's off to work. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I want to catch up here in the chat if you guys don't mind, and then I'm going to rip on this dab. Poppy Carl's going to bed. Good night, Poppy Carl. You sleep well. I'll catch up with you later in the day. And we have the Fresh Princess in here. Good morning, and thank you for being here. We were doing a little show and tell. Adam was showing off the peyote he's been growing, and man, those are beautiful little babies. Oh, the peyote likes molasses? Really? Huh. Well, I'm going to take a couple sips of this, and then, people, we have the Bami rig fired up, and we are letting her heat up. She's going quick. So on that note, I say I'm going to do a dab when this thing turns green, and we are going to continue on with this awesome chat that we have going. Thank you for the 28 people that are in here. We are at 400 degrees. We will get to 521, and we are going to go. It is 521. It is green. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by this channel. Greatly appreciated. Oh, Rabbit. Nice. Nice. Rabbit says 2 out of 5 beans have rooted. Let's fucking go. About to plant today. That is awesome. That is such a great feeling. Such a great feeling. Again, I germinate in the can right now because I really like the product. I've shown it off on here before. If anybody wants to see it again down the road, just ask me. I'll show it to you. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. But man, When you open that thing up the next day and you see, 99% of your seeds have cracked open and got tails, it's crazy. And at 48 hours, you've got like half-inch tap roots. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So, Mark, are you a grower, a consumer, a genetics breeder, just generally in here supporting the community? Tell us a little bit about you. Yeah, OG, I agree. And when I first got it, I've talked about it 3 different times in videos. 2 times, one time I gave it kind of a half-assed review because I was setting it up and I'm like, yeah, we'll see if this thing even works. My next time I talked about it, I was like, holy shit, this thing does work. And then when I showed it to you guys, I just wanted you to see what it was and tell you my experiences with it. Jess, you're in the middle of trying to put on a trellis net. It's not going good. That's a 2-person job, but we all do it by ourselves sometimes. I don't know. If I had a different type of frame that I built for my scrog net, things would have been a lot easier. Instead of going ahead and buying some form of string, twine, whatever, I turned around and zip tied my netting on, which is great, but instead of it all being squares, I had some diamonds, some fucking triangles, all sorts of different shit because of the way the net stretched. So I think next time I'll do it different, run the screws down the PVC around the outside and go ahead and net that way. Basically make my own. All righty, T. Good morning, T. Oh, that's awesome, T. Look at you go. I mean, sorry that you're homeless, and everything. That's awesome that you're 4 years sober from alcohol and opiate prescriptions. Now only organic medicinal. That's great. Well, thank you for coming in here, spreading the love and positivity. I appreciate you. We're a great group. We are here Sunday through Wednesdays, and, we we welcome everybody in here. Appreciate you supporting the community. Oh, T, you moved there from Boston? What brought you there? Oh, we got a correction, 3 of 5 rooted. Oh, that's great. And I'm sure the other 2 will be popping right behind it. Here, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's some nice stuff on your page. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get you modded up in here, T. And once I get you modded up, I have to give my moderator lecture. Now that you are a mod, this room is for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. We welcome everybody to the room, make them feel comfortable. Once you are a moderator, also sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Sprinkle a little love over there. Make sure you are subscribed to them. Like one of their videos. Watch it, drop a comment. You drop that comment, you are going to make their day, guaranteed. I know every comment I get makes my day. If we have trolls in here, let's nicely escort them to the door and try not to engage. And most of all, if you are in here, let's have fun. All righty. Cavort, I can show you thunder. No ladies this morning. Hey, Gyro, thanks for coming in here, and thanks for all the information on the shrooms. I appreciate that. Super, super cool. And it's nice to know that, again, got another resource to bounce my questions off from. I know there's a couple of you guys in here that are shroom growers or consumers, and shroom consumers are equally as important. And I'll tell you why. They are important because we are the barometer and can talk to one another about, hey, these mushrooms are really good for this, or these ones were really good for that. I know that the F pluses that I grew were an emotional mushroom, as weird as that sounds, but it was an emotional trip. You know, not what I expected, but definitely what I needed at that point in time. So that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Grower consumer, nothing wrong with that. Ooh, I gotta swap this bowl out if we're gonna smoke again. Do. I feel like I'm behind this morning. "21 people in here. We are at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. For those of you who want to smoke at 6 o'clock, I've got a bowl loaded up. I have changed over to, right now I'm smoking on something called Secret Meetings from NAC Indoor Flower. It is alleging, not that I care, but some people do, that it is 26.52% THC. This was also $30 for an eighth. I tried to be a little bit cheap. Mark. What's going on, Mark? Thanks for stopping in. Let me take a peek here. See what we got going on. All righty. There we are. Sorry about that. Upstate, good morning. Hopefully you're not going to disappear like yesterday. I'm trying to go in and figure out why some people are getting blown out of my channel, blocked from my channel. They come in and I can't see them, or I can see them on StreamYard, but over here where I have the regular YouTube stream running, they don't appear. So I got to tell you, it's a little bit of a fucking quandary to Crumblewig. Oh, do you, Upstate? Okay. But you weren't the only person yesterday. 120 or Fat Buds, I could see, but nobody else could. And I have gone in and jumped through hoops. So if anybody can, I don't know, hopefully they'll stop in again and we can see. We are coming right up on 7 o'clock fast, people. 7 o'clock fast. You guys chatting among yourselves. Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome, Upstate. I like that. I appreciate you being here. You know, I appreciate all you taking time out of your mornings to come in and hang out. Again, this live wouldn't be possible without you guys. And I think y'all know that. Alrighty, people, it is 7 o'clock, and that means bongs up, everybody. I hope you're hydrated. We will go along with whatever you guys are smoking on, whether it be a vape, whether it be edibles, mushrooms, a bong, a joint, a blunt. Let's do it all, people. Don't forget those dabs. Woo! That was a good one. That was a good one. Ooh. I can say that when it comes to having flour from a different state, you know, such as that it was homegrown from a different state and that I got to try was from Maine. Guy who's been growing about 30 years up there, if not longer. And I guess it would be my stepfather-in-law. Just a weird whatever. But he goes up to Maine and we get stuff from his friend, bring it back down here. So I had the opportunity to try some really great homegrown from up there. And also, you know, I think every state has their areas that can grow really well, but am I going to say Maine puts out some weed that's quality? I would have to say what I had no complaints with. You know, I mean, I got blasted. You know, it was an enjoyable experience. So, yeah. James Mark, good morning. What is going on? Thank you for swinging in. I appreciate you. We are just hanging out here, having a good time, chatting things up. We are, I'm catching up with the chat here, guys. Give me a second. Sauce is burning about 5 to 6 joints a day, moved up into the harvest season. Yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, though. Absolutely. So I'm surprised Mrs. Wig isn't up yet. She's working at 9 today. We won't see her come in, I don't think, because I got this silly panel behind me now. And it wasn't for that. I enjoyed you guys' interaction with her when she'd get up in the morning. Rabbit just rolled a joint of black rose and super sour candy. Nice. Nice indeed. Yeah, for people who are in here who don't know other people, throw into the chat, if you will, where you guys are all from, just so everybody gets a little bit of a refresher, and so I do too. Hey, thanks, James. We will definitely do that. I know I've got his page open on my other computer behind the scenes. All right, we've got Florida from Sean, 420 Pro. T is in St. Paul, Minnesota. Weed Wizard, Maine. I'm on my first still. We got Detroit, Michigan from Litwick. Cool. Rabbit, VA, North Carolina. James is from Ohio. Frank. Is that Atlanta, Frank? ATL? You throw concentrates in your joints. There's nothing wrong with that, Sauce. Litwick, upstate. Brett, you got your mail call from Scotty. Nice. Yeah, I know that. I wonder, god damn, should just take a boat across the lake. I think that would be cool. We could each leave our respective countries and meet in the middle of the lake. That would be pretty killer, Jess. Mail calls from Scotty are awesome. I know I got a mail call from Scotty, and man, there were seeds in there. There were slaps in there. There was things for extracurricular activities in there. Thank you, T. Thank you indeed. I too hope everybody has a great, great day. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there were a lot of meetings there too. Absolutely. But that's kind of a cool way to do things. You know, meeting up with people. I don't know. It's something that I haven't done in a long time. And I don't know. It'd be cool. I haven't had the opportunity. I know that over on Extra Trippy's page, I'm going to get the opportunity to meet Trip and Christiana at some point in time, which is awesome. They are only about 20 minutes from me, and I think that's going to be great. First time meeting somebody from in the community in person. And I don't know, that's a cool thing. It takes it one next level. Oh, between the Ryotsu family in Canada and the New York crime families, yeah, I'm sure. T, you're getting a package from Maine on Friday? Nice. Nice. So what's everybody got going on today? Who's heading out to work soon? I know Frank's going to be hiding soon. We know that goes down every morning, and we do chuckle about it because it is funny. Yeah, T, that is a thing. That's a reality. We all get stuck in places like that sometimes. That's why one of the reasons I decided to start growing. And here, hey, James Mark, thank you for coming in. Get some rest. I appreciate you being here. Ah, Frank's already hiding under the table. Nice. Later, upstate. I guess I missed that you know why? I was in the wrong live. Thanks so much for coming in. I'm glad that we got that worked out. So perfect. I'm glad we were able to see you. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for coming in. I'll make sure to swing by and see what you got going on today. I'm sure it'll be something fun and exciting. Thanks, T. That's appreciated. Rabbit's putting a transmission in a dump truck today. Oh. Now you mechanic for a living, I'm guessing? Or do you have a dump truck? Because if you have a dump truck, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, I would want one just to throw shit in it and go dump it somewhere. Ah, nice. Brett said to Frank, don't hide under the table. But I've woke up there. Yep, absolutely. That is some heavy shit. Oh, Kavort going to be putting the dab to thunder today. Nice. Nice indeed. 710 for anybody who wants to rip a dab. I should see if I got anything left in my rig here. Yes, indeed. It looks like we do. Oh, that's freaking awesome, Rabbit. Good for you. I mean, it's not good for you that you got to put a transmission in. That had to be expensive as shit, but go you. Absolutely. What am I missing here? I know I'm missing something. Hold on a second, you guys. Nope. I think I'm missing something, but I'm not. Cavort, you should. You should come up and rip. Hey, that's kind of cool, though, Rabbit, to be in that position. It really is. Opium swirl. Good God. Paul, what's going on? Thanks for swinging in. Appreciate you. What do we got going on in your world today? Thanks for stopping in. We're all hanging out, having a good time, chatting about a little of this and a little of that. Got a lot going in on the side of the live with everybody. Big Terp. Big Terp, what is going on? Oh, am I missing stuff? Yeah, I am. Looks like Maine's getting out of here. Yep, I didn't even see Big Terp come in. Man, do I apologize for my rudeness. Boy, I am getting lost in here. Give me a second, guys and girls. All right, I think I might be almost caught up. I'm a little confused, who came and left, so I'm sorry if I didn't say goodbye. I appreciate you being here. Sauce wants to know if I have a canna dryer. Are you talking about the Canatrol? If so, no, I do not. I don't have a freeze dryer either. I had an opportunity to get one from my father, and it was gigantic, but it only had room for like 3 trays. I mean, it was bigger than a freezer, and it had just this tunnel tube in the middle of it that you put your 3 trays in. I mean, he bought it back in the 80s, I think it was, for his flower shop. He would like dehydrate bridal bouquets and stuff like that. So, do canna dryers work for hash? That's the question. Throw that out to everybody here in the group. But as far as I know, yes. I mean, you could do it that way. I know that they have adjustments going all over the place. You know, like you can change the humidity and the drying settings to certain degrees. So I think you'd have to look into that a little bit more. I mean, I'll take a look at it also and see what information I can find out. Big Terp says herb dryer works phenomenally. Are you talking like just a dehydrator or an actual herb dryer? I know they are 2 different things. Yeah, T, microdosing is fun. Boy, we're looking out. The dogs are being quiet this morning and everything. The controlled unit, okay. Yeah, I would have to look into it a little bit more. I don't know enough about it because I can't justify the price. Okay, Big Terp says yes, an actual food dryer. And they run about $250 with the filter. That's not bad. Hey, Cavort's back in the house. Thank you for sneaking back into here. And thank you all. We got 23 of you in here. And it is what? We're coming up on 2 hours of the live in about, 10 to 15 minutes. GQ, absolutely. You want to come up? You can certainly show off the plants. So yeah, pop right in there and I'll get you up on here. As long as you don't mind me interrupting you if new people are coming in and out of the live. Yeah, that would be cool. Just catching up in the chat, waiting for GQ. Keystone Cultivators. You just sneaking into here right now? Absolutely. Let me turn around and get you modded up into here. Give me just 1 second. And in making you a moderator, I have to read my moderator lecture. Now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sum up to one another. You got the wrench. Go to people's channels. Subscribe to them. Watch a video. Drop a like and drop a comment. That way they know you have been there. Also, if we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And most of all, if you're in here, let's have fun. Topics are open to pretty much anything and everything. All righty. Thank you. Thank you. Tuned in about 15 minutes ago. Keystone, thank you for contributing to the chat. I have modded you up. All righty, people. So, do you grow, Keystone? Just curious. We have people from all over the community in here, which is great. We have growers, we have breeders, we have consumers, we have reviewers. We have a little bit of everything. And come to find out, after seeing some people coming up in the live earlier, you know, we got people growing lots of different things. And that's pretty crazy. Okay, you grow indoors and out. Nice. Nice, nice. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. You know, I can't stress it enough. I love the fact of all the engagement that you guys have with me and that I get to have with you. And for everybody who's just listening in the background, who don't feel like engaging in the chat, absolutely. You know, I am grateful that you're here listening along. And maybe we do strike a note with you sometimes and you want us to hop in and contribute into the chat. That's a beautiful thing too. Absolutely beautiful thing. So GQ is going to come up in about 10 minutes, which is fine. Drink a little more of this water and hydrate a little bit more. You know, it's great, but I go through like 3 bottles of water every morning. And by the time I get to the end of the live, I am freaking floating, let me tell you. Absolutely. I should, I don't know. No, that was just a bad idea. Forget it. That was a high and a bad idea. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. But again, as you know, I couldn't do any of this fun and cool stuff without all you guys. Oh, it is time. Frank's off to the bus stop. If not back in time, he hopes we all have an amazing day, and we absolutely will. Yeah, you're right, T. P City. Absolutely. Not to be confused with P. Diddy. We ain't going to bring him up on here. Put a magnet against the bottle and see what happens. Nice, Big Turf. Nice. Yo, good morning, Senate. How goes the magical world of peppers? I hope well. I know you gotta get some more together before you can make some of that pepper powder, but definitely let us know when that's gonna happen. Because the colors are just so damn vibrant. Do 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 do. You literally just woke up, Senate? That's okay. When I logged on this morning, there were people in the live already, and I was reading the comments and everything, and I was like, again, you know, my father used to have this saying about, you know, if you're on time, you're late. So I appreciate you guys being here early, and that's why I open up these lives. I try to go maybe 5 minutes earlier just because, you know, I feel bad. People are waiting there, but I like to see you guys chatting back and forth too. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Trying to see who I'm missing on here. Yep, I got it. I got it. Oh, you were talking about the water bottle that I was drinking. Yeah, I know, but let me tell you something. I'll take it over what's coming out of my faucet right now because they had a water main break about 6 months ago, and I have to tell you, it is so chlorinated right now, and I don't know. My water's so shitty it has its own fucking terp profile. How's that? And not a good one at all. It's not even mid. It was 5 o'clock and Jess fell asleep in the chat. That's dedication, guys. I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate y'all a lot. You know, we got 21 people in here. We're rolling up onto 2 hours. Yo, Shy is here. Good morning, Shy. Hope you had a great night and you're having a glorious morning. The 2025 tapestry. Yeah, I suppose I do. Oh, that's fine. I understand. That is fine, GQ. Give me a second, guys. I will be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, big terp. You live 17 blocks from a processing facility? Oh, Sean, you're still floating on your nano powder. Yeah, Brett. Yeah. It's crazy. I have gotten like that. It took me, when I worked the overnights, and I worked 7 at night till 7 in the morning. I did that for about 5.5 years. Worked 7 on, 7 days off, but usually on my 7 days off, I would pick up 1 or 2 days anyway. And for some reason, when my body reset from that, for almost 2 years, I woke up every night at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was like, holy crap. But never with an alarm clock. And then I got it now that I always wake up about 10 minutes before my alarm, even though I set them all. Rabbit is saying gas mask time in the walk-in closet. Black rose and super sour candy mixed. That is pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. I have not ever tried a gas mask. I haven't. I think I should probably look at investing in one so we could review it here online, in one of the lives, and you guys could get a good chuckle out of it, because I am most certain that it would be a good laugh, because I'd be coughing my ass off. Speaking of coughing, let me see how we are with this bowl here, and I think we're going to rip again, because it would only be right. Absolutely. Oh, your cousin makes them? Holy shit. Absolutely. Let me know how much, dude. That would be freaking sick. Oh, that's nice, Keystone. Keystone smoking on some Colombian black from an indoor run. No, GQ isn't backstage yet. So if you want to come up, Kavort, absolutely. Oh, Nature Farm Genetics, Keystone? Yeah, no, there's nobody sitting in the background right now, Kavort. So if you want to come up, that would be awesome. On that note, I'm going to wait a minute or two more to see if anybody pops up before I rip. No, he said it was going to be about 10 minutes because he was putting one of his kids on the bus, or a child on the bus. What's my favorite terp profile? I do like some of the fruity terps, but more so I like that gassy diesel punch. I really like that. Now, the wife's not a big fan of that. Not at all. When I ran the sour diesel, and I'm trying to think of what else I ran that was super gassy. The WPSG times Slurricane, the Jet Wreck, those all had that heavy dieselish profile. I'm not good with the names of limonene, carotene, glycerine, all that shit, Listerine. I mean, fuck, they got all those different names. I get it. If I'm smoking on something and it tastes piney, I'm like, this tastes like a pine tree. That's what it tastes like I'm smoking on. And some of them are crazy. My Blue Sunset Sherbet outside, its terp profile outside has changed so much. It started out a certain way. Then it went through a stage where it smelled like freshly turned over compost, but not in a bad way. That super, super fresh, down to earth smell. And now it still has that, but it's getting a little bit of a sweetness to it, which is pretty cool. So that's my little high ramble, and we are at 7:29. We might as well rip, everybody. Bongs up. Cheers. Oh, wife's getting ready for doc appointments, Kavort. Okay. Oh, that's nice, Keystone. Yep, here we go. It is 7:30. Let's go, people. It is Bong 30, OG. Blazing! What is going on? Blazing said, hi, Crumble and Crumblers. Oh, GQ is in the back now. All righty, let me get him up on stage.
What's up, guys? What's going on, guys?
Leaning in for a look here. Let me see if I can figure out how to make you full stage.
Sure.
I'm going to click around for a second and see. Nope, that's not it. Now, how do I change this? I am fucking this shit all up. All right, we're going to go back to this view.
But yeah, these girls are getting ready for. I'm probably gonna chop them today, to be honest. They're starting to
Nice.
get that look. They got some amber in them. They got the fade going. This little branch decided to die for some reason. I don't know why. So that's
You
gonna be
know,
my cue.
I've had some of that on my plants this year. I just look and it's like the thing just shriveled up.
Yeah, once the cold weather hits, they like snap. Look at the blue dream. It's doing a crazy fade right now.
Oh, that's wild. That is wild. Jeez. Those
Yeah, it's
fattened
been-
up nice.
yeah, and they keep swelling. I don't know when they're gonna stop, but they keep swelling. I
Yeah,
have a feeling they're gonna be pretty big.
good.
Maybe as big as these, but I don't know. These are pretty big right here. Like you
Yeah,
see
as
what I
I
mean?
said, I'm trying to push at least 3 more weeks.
Yeah. The rainbow melon I had to cut out. It was pretty much done. These are the only branches left of it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to cut that out. It had about 25% amber. I was like, all right, cool. So that's a nice early September strain. So that'll be
Sure.
finished with it. So that's hanging up. And then yeah, we got these girls. Got a couple staggered harvests. The next is the 10th planet, and then my guess is going to be the purple headies. And then
Hey,
from there, blue,
GQ,
green, and everything. Yeah.
there was a comment in here, so I'll just throw it out to you. This came from Weed Wizard, aka Maine. He said that bud you showed with the dead leaves most likely has mold in it. You might want to yank it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, I will definitely look into that. Thank you, dude.
No problem.
Yeah, I will definitely look into that. Actually, I'm going to go do that right now. Rick, you got to go inside. I appreciate that, guy. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go actually go look right now. That's gonna be a
Yeah, it's
problem.
one of those funny things that, when I see that, I just have started to cut the branches, but honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't give it that thought of that it would just be something that got spanked with mold or something that would collapse on itself like that. Good morning,
Yeah.
Fino Dino. Thank you for stopping in.
What's up, Fino Dino? But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for having me on Crumblewig. I'll be in the chat.
Hey, no problem. You have a great day. Thanks. Cool. See, this is like our community in action. We see something, we talk to somebody about it, it's received well, and then they take action on it. And it's going to be something that, really is beneficial to the grow. Whether we're seasoned growers, new time growers, I know GQ's been growing for a while. But again, having that different set of eyes sometimes on your grow makes all the difference in the world. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Good morning, Mrs. Wig. You need me to charge your watch for you? All righty. Nice, GQ. Okay, here's a question or some statements or some stuff like that. Sometimes they don't swell like we do. Sauce, yeah. Weed was making the statement, only smoke what I grow. Yeah, these little trips that I've made to the dispo lately, I enjoy sharing with you guys on here. I do that for a little variety and also because I am running low on what I have here. Really looking forward to the harvest coming up. And I say that I'm running low. I still probably have a pound left. It's just, I get nervous. What if I want to press? What if I want to make some edibles? So, yes. Bye, Foo. Love you. That was my daughter heading off to work. See you later, Jack. All righty. Sorry about that. Don't forget to check calyxes too when you start to see them turning brown. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I have had some plants, though, that browned up so early, but I was just pushing the shit out of them. And it just seemed like the trikes didn't line up with that. So maybe it was something I was doing that was, I'm sure there's something that you can do to fuck up your plant and make it do things when it shouldn't, like make the calyxes turn brown. Oh, Highbrow's got a hash rosin drink. T, I haven't tried any of those drinks because I get paranoid that they're somehow going to slide alcohol into it, and I don't need that. Not at all. That's a good idea, GQ, just to eyeball everything real close. Oh, they're phenomenal, T? Nice. Dude, it happens quick. It happens really freaking quick, GQ. You know, and if you've been lucky in your grows and you've never had to deal with it before, yeah. Are you asking me if I'm sober, Blazing? Yes. Yes, indeed. 3 years and 3 years and a couple of months. T, you're 4 years sober from alcohol? Yeah. Sauce said, Skywalker Hayes hairs yellow. Oh, white hairs, yellow leaves, but not dense. Nitrogen might be the issue. Oh, thank you, Blazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am. And as the story goes, I turned around and had to have a hip replaced. And they told me not to drink the night before. And for some reason, when I woke up after my surgery, I never picked up another drink. So that's my cool quitting drinking story. And I'm grateful for every day that I have without it because I wasn't a dick, I don't think. Honey, was I a dick? Sometimes. Mrs. Wiggs said sometimes I was a dick. So really at the end of the day, I'm a better person without it. But for all those who do consume, I appreciate the fact that you can. And I also appreciate the fact of what you're drinking because I did have the luxury during my drinking career to sample a lot of different things. So I can appreciate all of that. The Blue Dreams, the nitrogen machine. Nice. JC. I see a little cheers in there. So that's either going to be a cheers hello or a cheers. I should do another bong rip. And I am thinking it's more bong rip time. Oh, that's nice. You got the jeweler's loop with UV on it, GQ? Nice. Nice. Hey, Monkey Man's in the house. Good morning, good morning. Yes, everybody, I'm sipping before I do this rip because I really want to rip the shit out of this time. So hydrate, everybody. You're not going to regret it. Plus, it's a good way to start the day. Alrighty, everybody, here we are. I say it is bong rip time. It is 7:40. Let's go, everybody. Caffeine and cannabis, says Blazing. This is true. Brett's been sober for 2 days. Is that a planned thing, Brett? Just curious. You can tell me it's none of my business, but I appreciate you sharing with us. Yeah, one more rip. I'm either going to regret it or not. Nice. Nice. Man, I got too much stuff over there. Excuse me. Man, these rips are good this morning. Definitely got to clean out the bomb rig later. I can tell there's a bunch of reclaim in the bottom of it at the moment, and probably because my dabs have been gigantic. Dare you show how you concentrate your weed? If you want to show us how you concentrate your weed, we'll take a look. I'm sure everybody's down for that. We got 24 people in here, and we're rolling up on about 20 minutes to 8. So I say, sure enough, anybody who wants to come up, the link is pinned. Oh, Brett's just got some wild turkey left, so it won't last long. Yeah, Sauce, I don't care. I'm sure we've got people in here who haven't seen the people that we've had come up. And absolutely, we are rolling into a time of the morning where people are zipping in and out of here, and why not let them come in and see somebody up educating all of us on how they do something. Oh, Shaw, your ladies are sleeping till noon? That's okay. That's okay. You know what? Maybe you'll be around on the Friday Night Live, and you can show it on that, because that would be cool. Yo, Brother Bear, good morning, cheers. And yes, I remember. Since the last time you came in and I modded you up, I felt like a jackass. Not for modding you up, but being that I didn't recognize the name. Sure. Take your time. Oh, Cavort, your tents are finally awake? Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, I run my shows Sunday through Wednesday from 5:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I also do a Friday night live from 10 o'clock at night until 1 o'clock in the morning. So other than that, I try not to drop any lives at any weird times, but I still am looking at putting one more in at, I don't know. I want to try and put one in between like 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock and seeing what happens. But I also notice in the afternoons there's a gap where there's not a lot going on. And again, I see these gaps where there's not a lot going on, and I want to try and fill that void, get people in here, get conversations going, get the community stimulated, let them realize that we are not just a bunch of fucking potheads, that we are every walk of life. And I think that's freaking amazing that we all congregate together. So I don't know. That is my schedule, though, for right now, Sunday through Wednesday, 5:30 until 8, and then Fridays, 10 at night till 1 o'clock in the morning. Friday night was crazy, Fino. That was insane. And I can honestly say that my Friday nights, I don't know if I want to do it on StreamYard, but I'll be more used to it by then, because you guys have been great with helping me get through this. Oh, all righty. We got Adam, a.k.a. Sauce, coming up.
All
There
right,
we
guys.
go.
So I don't know if you guys can even see. So this is how I make chicken soup out of chicken shit. So I got some weed right here, right? And I've got some blueberry, I guess it's blueberry blast, cured live resin. Let me see if I can show you that right there.
Yep.
Okay, I've got some honey banana pressed hash, if I can show you that right there.
Sure.
I've got some red runts, and that is pressed hash.
Okay.
And I have some Purple Dream. So if you guys really want to see me lay some shit up, I will sit there and pack this shit up like you've never seen before because this is what I do. My
Nice.
God. Like, yeah, I will take this and probably put like half of every one of those and mix that shit up, dude. And
Nice.
and you guys will probably get this shit from here. That's a
Wow.
gram a piece.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm gonna make chicken shit in the chicken soup. So this is some weed that my neighbor gave me, and this is exactly what I'll do. I will mix this with all of that shit and have incense of the look of love, the flavor, and I mean these are probably at my local cannabis club anywhere from 18 to maybe at your maximum. I don't know. You might have paid like $47 for one of these things.
Well, you heard about my freaking chocolate diamonds that I paid $54 for.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Please believe these concentrates are. I mean, my worst case scenario, I guess I've seen Graham go for maybe. Let me see if I'm pushing it the wrong way. A gram go for maybe like $100, dude.
Yeah.
Like the cost of these things, I mean, it's outrageous as far as I'm concerned. But
That's why I'm taking out of my summer grow. I'm taking one plant completely to press, another
yeah,
plant that I'm going to use for bubble hash. You know, I'm
100%.
dedicating entire plants this time. I said, screw it. Because I don't usually do that. That way I can have
Yeah,
my own concentrates.
I mean, crumble, dude. Just grow enough to where honestly, on some solid shit, just grow enough, dude, to where you can have you a whole. I mean, because it lasts longer, dude.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so. I
Yep.
mean, that hash will last through all the bullshit, you know.
Yep.
So even when you got some bullshit, you got the hash. So
Nice. It is true.
so 100%. But I would show you, man, how I lace my joints. But yeah, I'm one of those guys that'll probably throw all of that shit in one joint.
Yep. Yep. I hear you. I hear you.
All right. So salute, man. Thank you again for having me
Hey,
on.
no problem. No problem. I'll catch you back down in the chat. All righty. I saw some people sneak in. Son of Odin. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Who else we got that snuck in here that I didn't catch? Sleeps with Sativa. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We just took a rip. We're going to be taking another one in just a minute or two. Let me just catch up in the chat. You grow a lot of you grow tents in your bedroom, but you grow a lot of sativa. With a laugh out loud. I like that. Hey, Todd. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I just saw you sneak in. Thanks for being here. Blazing says 420 is my love language. Ain't that the truth? Does anybody in here make their own RSO or FICO? I'm just curious. There we go. Maine comes in. FICO is great for sleep. See, I have yet to, with the exception of my butter that I made for my last batch of edibles, I have not really smoked anything that completely put me to sleep. Now, have I smoked stuff that has floored me so much that I can't even get up from my desk? Absolutely. So there's that side of things. I don't know what it stands for, Blazing. I've just heard people refer to it. Oh, Todd, J.R. Tolkien has a great recipe for that. Wow, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in the background, Sleeps with Sativa. Let's get you up here. Oh, for some reason you're muted.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning.
Good
How's that?
morning.
Good morning, Mr. Crevely. I was up at 4 o'clock. I sent you a good morning sunshine. I hope you got it.
Yeah.
2 Georgia pies and a Barry Payton walk into a bar. No, just kidding. Georgia pie, Georgia pie. I put the LST clips on these guys.
Okay. Spreading her out good.
Yeah, I'm trying to let this Barry Payton, which got put in a tent a week or two after these Georgia pies, a little bit behind. I want her to catch up a little bit. I know I've grown her out before she jumps in flower. So I just wanted to try to make the canopy a little bit even. So I threw these clips on here. Plus, these were skinny little arms. So I'm trying to beef them up a little bit. And tonight, I just cleaned up my exhaust fans. So tonight, they're going into flower.
Oh, beautiful.
Keeping the tent open in my room here. And while they're at the edge. And
nice.
Those are all cleaned up. Man, took those outside. I opened up this 6. It's totally yellow. I grew some autoflowers last time I used that and then put it in a bag, stored it away. And I cleaned it up. Man, was that gross. That took a while. But listen, if there's spots you can't get to on your fan, plug it in outside and spray while it's apart. Just let the fan piece in the middle there comes out. And just use like a good sprayer with water and just let it go on the intake part. You won't be able to blow it through the outtake. That'd be obvious. You get all wet. But blow it through the intake for like 30 seconds and it'll clear your mind or thoughts of any of that loose pollen, which is probably dead anyways.
Right.
And you're just worried about it, but it's a good.
But it's still blowing all over the place in your grow. And, even though that is the filter system. So, yeah.
It's so easy to pollute. It's so easy to pollute. It's just I found out I couldn't get to a couple tiny little spots. I had the Q-tips out and everything was really tough. So once I broke out the thing you pump up and spray with, I can't think of the name of it right now. The 2-gallon thing. Just unloaded for like 30 seconds and it cleaned it. Clean as a whistle.
Nice.
So this baby's going to go in the tent. We're getting rid of the Spider Farmer tonight. 300. That'll go into a 3x3. And I'm going to hook up this old board style 600 R spec by HLG. Nice. This thing's got me about 10, 12 harvests over 5 years. And I trust the spectrum on this.
Wow. That's a nice one though.
Yeah, it is. It's not the bar style like a lot of them. Right. I've got a big Mars Hydro that fills this 5x5. Yeah, wall to wall. There's only 3 plants. I don't need all that juice, and I want to run the HLG. So I'm gonna show it off a little bit this grow, and show how some things like cars, some of the models are made earlier, are the greatest models. They try to replicate themselves in the later years, and people just go back to the old school. So that's an old school light. I want to show off what it can do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And I only have one set of bar lights. Everything else is, the older style AC Infinities and Vivo Suns.
Yeah.
And I like them.
Yeah, they work great. Both of them work great. It depends on what you're going for, But if you got a light that's proven itself on a bunch of harvests and you trust the spectrum, and hey, go for it,
Yeah.
I just like that old light. I want to use it.
Give me one second here. Hey, King, what's going on? Appreciate you strolling around in here. Also, THC Outlaw, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys strolling in the last few minutes of this live, but we're going to keep it going maybe a little bit after 8, okay? All righty, back at you, Sleeps.
Okay, I got some freeborn selections. Mean Gene seeds. He's usually sold out when I go look for him, but this is the Lime 1 times Hindu, and I got 3 in Cocoa and 2 in Fox Farm.
Nice.
So we're doing a little experiment, a little side by side on the channel. So
sure.
That'll be fun. Something different.
I like to see that because I just have 4 autos outside in living soil. Everything else I grows in cocoa.
Your grow is
So
amazing. Your grow is awesome. I saw it the other day. Hey, man, you're killing
thank
it
you.
out. Thank you.
Hey, buddy. Good morning. Got my little puppy dog under the desk.
Oh, I love dogs. Hey, this I want to mention this little light too. Speaking of HLG, this is another light I've had for probably 5-6 years or so. It's a 60-watt HLG. This is my starter light.
Okay.
It kills. Plants love it. It's just white light mostly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a great little starter light. You're obviously not going to grow some big buds. I mean, you probably could with that 60, and I'm sure there's growers out there who can do it. But this thing has been ideal for a small little spot, a little 2x2. This little baby fits in there, and it just turns on every time. I'll leave it alone for 6 months at a time, break it out, and it works like a charm. It's just nice. HLG. I want to plug HLG a little. They make great stuff. I'm not sponsored or anything. I believe in their stuff.
That's fine. You know what's great about it is you get other people in here, new growers and whatever, and they get our opinions and views on things and what we've really had success with, not some on paper advertisement that shows us a plant that as much as we'd like, we're probably never going to achieve.
Yeah. So many variables.
Yes, there is. Give me a second here. I got to acknowledge a couple of people in the chat, if you don't mind. All righty, Blind Neil, good morning. Thank you for strolling into here. I appreciate it. Who else did we have sneak in that I'm missing? I see Todd Wilson. Homie Grows Sinjanic. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm looking at your page here. I am subbed up to you already. All righty. I'm going to make you a mod in a minute if you don't mind. Just let me continue on with Sleeps with Sativa here so we can see what we got.
Yeah, I've got an outdoor grow that's quite huge. I was just about to take my puppy dog out and feed it. I could be out there in about 20 seconds if you want to let me slip into my Skechers. I don't even need
I don't think anybody will mind that.
It's worth it, man. These babies are at about week 4, I'm thinking, up here in the Adirondack Mountains. And it gets cold at night, but it's been pretty warm so far. And the weather looks good for the next week or two. Here we go. Now we're on the way. Come on, Ive. Probably huffing and wheezing. All right. We got three Frankenberry diesels out here. That is a strawberry cough sour diesel cross.
Nice.
3 of those. They're all sisters. They're in 100-gallon pots. Here's the 3rd one. And then our 4th plant is an 88G13 hash plant crossed with headband. That's from Bodie.
Nice.
Thanks. Chunking up, kind of hard to see through the bird netting.
It's now what size pot is that?
100-gallon.
Okay. And you have 1 plant in there?
I have 1 plant in this in each one of them. There's 4 plants out here.
Yep.
These 3 are sisters. They were clones that I put out at the end of May up here is when it's safe to go outside. And we're redoing this garden back here. See that garden?
Yep.
We took down 5 raised beds. So I had a surplus of Pro Mix, and that's why I decided to put all these girls. They were in 25-gallon totes, and I put them into these big bags because I had all that Pro Mix. What I did was I topped with compost, lobster and crab compost, and then I put some enriched bulk mulch on top of it. And we've had the worst drought we've had up here in the mountains for a long time. So it paid off.
Yeah,
it really helped keeping things more. You can see the bag starting to dry out a little bit. I'm gonna nail it. I have to bring water into this grow because I don't want to dry my well out.
Oh, I can understand that.
Yeah. So here's some bud shots. I'm gonna try to get you. kind of tough to see it. I live on a ridge, so the sun is hitting it
Sure.
just right.
Sure, but that thing's looking great. They all are. Look at those ladies. Looking really happy.
I saw that you defoliate your plants pretty good, and you inspired me a little bit, because when I got up on the ladder the other day, I saw how thick the canopy was, and I know that we're on borrowed time up here as far as flowering.
Sure.
It could get cold quick, so I got up there probably 3 hours skimming all these girls the other night, but it's worth it. It's worth it. They jumped right up, and next 3 days are supposed to be close to 80, which is rare up here at this time of year.
Oh, absolutely. I know we've got this week. Today's supposed to be like 75. Tomorrow's supposed to be warmer but cloudy. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What part of the world are you in?
I'm in Oswego, New York, right up on Lake Ontario, about 20 minutes north of Syracuse.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I've been up there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in the Adirondack Mountains here.
Nice.
Saranac Lake, 20 miles north from here. It was 29 degrees last week overnight. They've warmed up since. But that's typically the coldest place on the map up here.
Wow. Crazy.
Like normally I put my flowers over in there, but it just doesn't get enough sunlight. My auto flowers grow pretty good over there. They finish fast.
Right.
So during July and June, they're almost always flowering. But this late in the season, if they're over there, they'd only be getting about 6 hours of sunlight a day. So
okay.
My wife was kind enough. I said, if I make this little cage and it's not too obtrusive, would you mind if I just put a couple little plants over there? And that was in May. She's like, sure, it doesn't look that bad. Go ahead. But she's cool, man. My wife is so cool. She's a hip lady.
Good.
So.
It's always great when our partners in crime truly support us.
Yeah, she works so hard. So I just kidding, very good spouse. Nice. Happy union. There's my pup. Ivy, come say hello. Come here, honey. What I got for you? This girl's a half plot hound, half something. She's about 11 years old. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi. Want a treat? Want to get a treat? Now I got to go in a minute. All right, guys. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm sorry I missed the show mostly.
No problem. No problem. I appreciate you stopping in and stepping up here and showing off what you got going on.
Yeah, and whatever time slot you end up working in, I love this one too. I'm always up at 4 o'clock, and but whatever time slot you work out in the wintertime, if I'm not plowing, I'll be up in your show probably talking too much. You'll be tired of me.
That's fine. No worries. Help keep the conversation going and grow this community. So beautiful. I will let you get down, and I'm gonna give my mod lecture because I modded a couple of people up while we were chatting. So, all righty. Thanks, Sleeps.
Thank you, Crumble. Take care.
Yep. All righty, Galaxy. Welcome to the chat. Upstate, I see you back into here. Thank you. Also, I just modded up a couple of people while we were seeing Sleeps with Sativas grow. So I got to give my moderator lecture real quick. Now that you are a mod, this room is for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are and that they are in the right place. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Sprinkle a little love over there. Not only a little love, like their videos. Drop a comment. Drop that comment, they're going to know you were there, and there's a good chance they'll come back to your page. Also, if we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And most of all, let's have fun. Topics are open to anything and everything. And as everybody knows, we did talk and have been talking about anything and everything today. So on that note, we are going to fire up one more rip. And then I think I'm going to get ready to shut this down. Yep. So, let me sip real quick first. I've been gabbing. My mouth's really dry. Yeah, Upstate, he does have those plants trimmed up really nice. Really, really nice. All righty, everybody. Bong rip time. Nice, nice. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, thank you. Excuse me. I am like choking to death here. Angie, good morning, good morning. Oh, come on now, Neil. I always try and plug you and Token Time at the end of my channel or the end of my lives, and Ogo Grows. You guys all come on after me. It's a great place to hang out. Go to Blind Neil's, chill out for a bit with him. One of the first places I used to hang out when I came onto YouTube. Very welcoming, chill, laid back. He's got a bong that you like need a ladder to smoke. That thing's so badass. So yeah, make sure you swing over to the other people's channels. Sprinkle a little love on them. Make sure when you're there, drop them a comment. There's a good chance it is going to make their day, and they're going to decide they want to remain a part of our community and fight the struggles of age restriction and everything else and all those good things. Thank you, King Green. I appreciate you. I too love this community, and I love everything you guys have built this channel into with me. So on that, I am going to say to everybody, have yourself a fantastic day. I love you all, and I will catch up with you later. Peace out, everybody.